Hi boys and girls, my name is Mrs. Mason and I am the 5th grade math teacher at Farmingville School. And today we're going to continue our work with volume. And remember that volume is the amount of space that an object takes up. So today I'm going to be working on building a rectangular prism, and we're going to use this table to fill in as we go, and I want you to pay attention to what patterns you see happening. So I'm going to build a rectangle using these Duplo blocks. I don't have my math manipulatives at home, so I went on a hunt. And I'm going to build this rectangle with the yellow Duplos. And I can see that the area of this, remember area is equal to the length times the width. And the area of this is 4 across, the length is 4, and our width is 3 Duplos. So 4 times 3 is 12 square units. Another way we could write that is 12 Duplos squared. Let's see what would happen as we add a second layer. So I'm just going to record here, the area of this base is 12 square units and it's 1 layer tall, and that gives us a volume of 12 cubic units. So let's add a blue layer this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to use one green one because we didn't have enough blues. So we're going to pretend that's blue. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So on this layer, the area is once again 12 square units. But this time, the number of layers tall is 2, a yellow unit and a blue layer. And that gives us 24 cubic units. Remember, you're watching for any patterns. This time, let's add a green layer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. My green layer has an area of 12 square units. And this time I have 3 layers. It's 3 layers tall, yellow, blue, and green. And my volume is 36 cubic units. Are you seeing any patterns? Let's build one more layer. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this layer, just like all the others, is made up of 12 square units. Notice I used SQ to abbreviate squares. And now we have 4 layers, and our volume is 48 cubic units. So, did you notice any patterns? The first one that jumped out at me is when I look at the number of layers, it increased by 1. When I look at the volume unit, each time we added 12 more cubic units. Here's one more thing I noticed. If I take the area and I multiply it by the number of layers, that gives me the volume. 12 times 1 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. 12 times 3 is 36. And 12 times 4 is 48. I wonder if we could figure out what the volume would be if we had 5 layers. How could we do that without using the Duplo blocks to fill the whole rectangular prism in? Well, we already said, hey, if I multiply the area times the number of layers, the height, that would give me the volume. And 12 times 5 is 60. So as a review, volume is equal to the area times the height. And we know from earlier this week that area is equal to length times the width times the height. So if we go back to our rectangular prism that we just built, I know that the length is 1, 2, 3, 4 times the width is 1, 2, 3, and our height is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 times 3 is 12, and 12 times 4 equals 48 cubic units. And remember, cubic units stands for 3 dimensions: length, width, and height. Thank you, girls and boys.